Up and down the lineup, it's starting to get a little bit better, maybe a little more consistent. I know that, we're not facing SEC weekend pitching, but he still had a good arm, had a pretty good breaking ball. And I thought we did a good job when pitches were in the zone that were hittable. So, it seems like, to us, the staff, that we are getting better offensively. I know we got some big arms that we'll be challenged again this weekend, but, today's game, it was just good to see after the weekend.
Talk about your bullpen, like 10 strikeouts combined, shut them out after that third inning.
Yeah, excuse me, Alex just didn't throw strikes. Last week he was, couldn't hardly throw the ball out of the strike zone, and tonight I think he was a little nervous. Stephen F. Austin's basically from his hometown. I'm sure that had a little bit to do with it, but he just didn't command the zone. And then Stone came in and did a nice job for us. And then, obviously Poche, I thought he had pretty good stuff. Just missed a few calls there that could have really helped him. But, there might have been an inch or two out of the zone. But it was just good to see him pitch better. And then Michael was trying to get him some work. He threw, four hitters, I think, on Saturday. And, I thought he threw the ball extremely well.
Baxendale keeps hitting the ball hard.
Yeah, he does. He's a guy, if we could just keep him in the middle of the lineup with this team, it'd definitely help because, we've had some guys at that DH spot, and, Wilkinson started out really hot this season and kind of faded a little bit, and, gave Blake an opportunity against some left-handed pitching. He got the job done and decided, hey, let's give him the opportunity to swing the bat for a little bit, right or left, and came through with two big, the big RBI single in the first and then a double there in the eighth, and has been hitting the ball pretty good.
You talk about how this team may be positioned to make a big second-half run after playing arguably the toughest SEC schedule in the first half.
Well, we did play a tough schedule. Every team's good. You just never know. Timing has a lot to do with it. The positive to me is that I do feel like we're getting better. We kind of got blindsided with losing McAfee before we headed to Florida to open up the SEC schedule. Haven't seen, really been able to do anything with him yet. Hadn't played an SEC game, and I think Bernal's starting to get a little more comfortable and playing better, swinging the bat better. And, it's just the way it is. I think but the other positive is that we played 9 games of the 15 at home, and we played pretty well at home this year. And, I can't say that about every year. Sometimes we've actually played a little better on the road, but this team, they seem to like playing here. And, it's been good. So hopefully we can keep going.
Is McAfee reviewed pretty well? Is he out for the year?
No, he's not out for the year. He's still rehabbing and working. I met with him yesterday, and he's really frustrated. He wants to play. And I told him, I said, just keep working. I said, maybe you play the last 10 games of the year, the last 5. We get a chance to play after that. Maybe you're the guy that helps us get where we want to go. You just never know. And so he's seen I think another specialist, a spine specialist here in the next few days. We'll see how that goes.
You mentioned earlier this month you've got to have the bottom half of the order coming through. And what do you think has helped them kind of turn it around here lately?
Probably just, seeing more pitching. When you're talking about the JC transfers, seeing a lot of Division I pitching and starting to maybe relax a little bit. I think that, Bernal's given us better at-bats than he has. And Bobby Warnes does a great job of, for the most part, handling the bat, hitting and running, bunting, advancing runners. And then I feel like Jake's starting to come on. He hit some balls hard this weekend. Did have a lot to show for it. Almost got one out of the park tonight. I really like that last swing when he hit that line drive the other way. That's, to me, when you can sit back and go the other way, it means that you're starting to see the ball and have a little more confidence instead of jumping out there. That was good to see.